out on the little CB again, out in Huntingtonshire. I should probably turn down my music, shouldn't I? There we go. I'm out on the CB again in Huntingtonshire, just going through a little town called Oldhurst, which is lovely. There's a, back behind me, there's a little like farm shop on steroids that has got a like a petting zoo, which is also on steroids, because the petting zoo has got like crocodiles and black bears and stuff like that, which is just a bit nuts. So this is a trial run for my new Lid, and I've got an AGV K5, and I'm just working out if, I don't know if that's my chin touching the mic. No, I think the mic's further up. It's fine. I should probably stop trying to lick the mic whilst I'm talking to you and just seeing where it is. So yeah, just testing out a new Lid, having a bit of fun, enjoying the two-wheeled escapades. And mostly just pootling about. Oh, there's some more bikers up there. We're just about to come up on 7,000 miles, 6,999 on this little bugger. Oh, what fun she's been. Proper shouty little bike. "7,000 miles as we come into Huntington." So yeah, I must admit, I'm thoroughly enjoying this bike. I do still think that an upgrade to the KTM 890 Duke is in order, but that's just to suit the type of riding which I'm starting to really enjoy. I'll be keeping the Triumph Tiger. I think long term I'll still be using that one, because my other half enjoys getting on the back of that and going out for a spin when she can. And that side of things. But yeah, I think we're going to sell this one at some point this year, and I'm going to sell her. She had a 125 Lex Moto that she isn't riding anymore, so we figured that we'd probably get rid of that and get the KTM, so that's something that I can hoon about on. And then we'll have the Triumph Tiger 800 as more of a kind of us pair going out as a couple to bike nights and fun stuff like that, which I think will be good. I'm looking forward to it. So talking about nights, there should be a couple coming up soon. I don't know if I'm going to record any of them, because you know, they're generally more fun just to go and not cock about with a camera, I think. I'm basing that on no information, because I've never taken a camera to a bike night. I've only ridden to one with the camera on and then put it in my bag and enjoyed the bike night, so I'm assuming that'll be my default situation. Have you seen how bloody yellow this country is right now because of this heat? So it's like 4:30 and I set off now because it was supposed to be a little bit cooler, and it's still like 29 degrees, which, you know, I get there's going to be lots of people from America and stuff like that going, oh, it's not very hot and yada yada yada, but you got to remember, we've got no air conditioning anywhere, and we're designed for cold weather, not for hot weather. So have no idea where I'm going today. I just figured I'd want to come out for a spin and test out my new helmet, which is really comfy. Yeah, as I say, it's the AGV K5. It's in like the new colorway, the like brushed gunmetal type finish. I really like it. Where the fuck are you going, dipshit? Jesus Christ. I'm quite lucky. I've got a couple of decent helmets. I've got a Bell Eliminator, which is like my basic one. Then I've got a Shoei GTR 2. Then I've got an Arai Tour X4, which I really like the Arai, but I've got some really comfy, well-fitted helmets. And this AGV one, it's I think it's Dainese, isn't it? Who owns AGV, or it's the other way around, or it might be Dakine. It's one of those companies. But I got to admit, like, the fit and finish and the quality of this helmet is fantastic. I really like it. Cool. You. So yeah, this is my first what I would call sports helmet. The closest I've had before was my Shoei, which is a GTR, and that's much more sports tourer than this thing. This is very much the K5. I think is a pretty sporty helmet. It does have an internal drop-down visor and bits like that, but I think, though, you know, some visors and stuff for road riding, they're kind of, you know, bog standard prerequisites. You've just got to do it. But I've got to say, I'm really impressed with it. I'm not a huge fan of the AGV style lids, mostly because they all see it, like, the vast majority of the ones that you can see online are all covered in racing livery, which, you know, if you like having, you know, the Rossi 46 and all that sort of stuff on your lid, that's cool. But I like slightly more understated. He says having a big polished helmet, polished chrome helmet. That's yeah, that's really understated. But you know what I mean. I don't like things covered in too much branding, especially not when it's like that fluoro yellow, which it all seems to be. But I know a couple of my mates love them and they swear by the helmets, and I tried this one, and yeah, I can see why they swear by the helmets. And you watch this, in 12 months time I'll end up with a lime green, you know, Rossi inspired helmet with a massive 46 on the back as a tribute piece or something like that. Here it's a bit blowy. Where should we go? Let's not go to Cambridge. Let's go to Lulworth. That's the aim of today is there is no fucking aim. I am just going out and pootling around, and I've just got to a roundabout and I'm going left, and that's about as much planning as I have in my ride this afternoon. Let's go to the nature reserve. That looks like fun. I'll upset all the birds. So this is my first ride out where I'm just exploring. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, in fairness, I don't know where I am right now. Hello, young man. And I'm just hooning about for the sake of it. The farm. Ooh. Is that by chance a farm shop, or is that a proper farm? Oh, it's a proper farm. Cool. They've got blinds on the outside of their house. What's that all about? What's wrong with them on the inside? Oh yeah, these are lovely smooth roads. I'm really glad I came down here. In fairness, there's a lot of that around here with these roads. They just beat the shit out of your taint all the time. Yeah. Smooth British engineering at its finest. What a lovely little run. Yeah, so I don't know how much you could hear from me hooning about earlier on the dual carriageway, but this is the K5, the AGV K5. And I can't remember what the colourway is called, but it's the metallic silver one. And I quite like it. It looks cool. It looks a bit like a Cylon's cock, but I quite like it. And it's you know, comparing it to like show, I mean, it's, if you've got the right markings and the right stickers on and stuff like that, it's very hard to find a poor quality helmet now if it's passed all the regulations. But I think, you know, there is that showy Arai, and you know, they're kind of the top tier lids. But I found this one to be really, really good, like surprisingly good. And the fit as well, it's a little tiny bit of pressure around my forehead, but that's probably down to me having a potato shaped head. That's very cool. But yeah, it's a very aggressive looking helmet, which I must admit I quite like. The Shoei is a very comfortable touring helmet, and the Arai is like a kind of touring come off-road style lid, which is, you know, they've got their purpose and they're very good at what they do, but there is an element of I quite like something a little bit more purposeful and a bit more aggressive. And not because I'm a particularly aggressive rider or anything like that, I just wanted one because I'm fortunate enough to be able to get myself one. My god, this road's shit. There's some interesting places around here. Those windows are huge. I bet that's fucking warm in this weather. Oh yeah, it's a bit blowy as well, if you couldn't tell by the trees. Over is where we are. We're in Over. Over. What fun. Oh yeah, and because of the new helmet I've had to mount the camera off to the right, because if you know the look of the AGV helmets, they come to a bit of a point at the front, again with that kind of aggressive aerodynamic styling, but that means it's a bitch to put a GoPro mount on, so I've kind of done it off to the right, which seems to be working absolutely fine actually. Let's go left. Let's go down to High Street, shall we? Ooh, Porterhouse Pub, that looks nice. Ooh, still got my hat attached. Being really vain, I'm trying to find a shot in the mirror where I can see what I look like with my new lid on. It is proper scorched earth at the moment around here, isn't it? You look at the colour of everything that used to be green, it's all just burnt yellow. It's crazy how hot it's been recently. I mean, yeah, a lot of these are cornfields, so yeah, that doesn't give an accurate description. But just look as I'm riding around, look at the gardens and everything. Everything's like burnt yellow.